Hello and welcome back to Showdown. This is Bio Enchanted, and today we'll be doing the final boss, the titular Shadow Showdown.
We have all the ingredients!
And a muffin pan. I found that. Let's get baking.
You will need an oven. Please allow me. You have no time to lose. The Magic TVs are all broadcasting the same show now. Soon, that show will take over the world.
But the muffin is too hot to eat!
We'd better get to the TV station and do what we can while it cools. But which TV station is it?
You see, I have been investigating. It is Channel 13.
I quite like the final boss, because a lot of the time it's kind of like invincible final bosses. It's kind of a waste of time, but in this case I like that we're doing it to wait till the muffin cools. It's a stalling tactic.
We made it! Channel 13!
Has the muffin cooled yet? Nope, still red hot. Ah!
I say, you there! Pink-hatted boy and his godparents.
That sounds like Oberon!
Wow, the bad guys are already tied up. That saves some time.
We were lied to. He said that he would use the royal jewel to create a new magical realm on Earth for us to rule, but he lied.
He used the jewel to make your TV devices magical, so they would make real TV shows.
Who took the jewel? Who is running this TV station?
I have an idea about that!
Excuse me, young man.
It's the Chamberlain!
Then whose shadow is that? I don't think it's mine.
I have a confession to make.
No, man, let me!
He's the one! The Chamberlain's shadow! He is evil!
The shadow tricked us. He promised us a realm to rule, then took it for himself. We don't like to be tricked. You're washed up, Oberon. In your hunger for power, you considered yourself more important than other fairies. And now, you pay the price for your pride.
Let me get this straight. The Chamberlain isn't attached to his shadow?
Don't you get lonely?
I magically separated my shadow from my feet centuries ago. You see, I thought that if there were two of me, I could better serve my lord and lady.
But the fool failed to realize that all shadows are evil. Evil, I say! And now, after years of slavery and plotting, I will finally rule my own custom-built world.
I get it. You use the power of the royal jewel to broadcast magic through TV sets, and now you can broadcast any show you want into reality.
That's right, Timmy Turner. It took some time to tune the channel properly, but now I'm broadcasting Shadow TV to make a world in which shadows will wear their casters, not the other way around.
We'll foil your two-dimensional plan, Shadow.
We have to try.
We're doomed. I mean, we'll stop you. I think.
This boss is fairly basic. When the buttons pop up, turn on the 2 of the 3 lights and it stuns him. And avoid the falling things and the little shadow creatures, and just hit the little light spots on his feet.
You got it.
It's a very basic boss, but it does its job. And one thing I quite like with the story here is that it kind of plays up the whole cliche of only ever seeing this villain's silhouette to kind of keep it mysterious who the villain is. But in this case, that's not what they were actually doing. You actually were seeing the villain properly in full colour. It's just he is a silhouette. I thought that was a cute gag. It's a nice little bit of misdirection where it makes you think the Chamberlain's a villain, and it's actually a little bit more complicated than you think. I like the idea of that quite a lot. Also, the fact that the villain has confirmed now that, yeah, it was a spell he didn't know how to do. He had to find the right variables for it to work properly.
Fight well, but to no avail. My TV magic is broadcasting Shadow TV to the ends of the earth, and the power of the Royal Jewel is making it real, all real. Now, shadows will drag you people behind them through the dirt.
Oh no! Where's the muffin?
A fairy-versary muffin? Oh, no you don't!
Timmy! I wish that everything was back to normal. Did we win?
You were great! How was the muffin?
Absolutely disgusting, but it was the best muffin I ever had.
My wife means,
You want to say that you owe us an apology.
And you intend to give up this silly dream of power and become good fairies. And you're going to knight me and make me Sir Cosmo of Cosmonia.
that is correct.
Except that last part.
But you must all come back to the mansion to celebrate.
No time. I have a TV show to watch. Guys, I wish we were home.
You got it, Timmy.
That was the repeat of the season finale of Crash Nebula, which will never be shown again. Here's hoping you didn't miss it.
Never mind, Timmy. At least you saved the world.
What? Who cares about the world? I missed Crash Nebula!
It could be worse. The whole world could have been turned into Crash Nebula.
At least then I'd know what happened.
But aren't you forgetting something? We have our powers back. See?
What? Yeah! I wish I could see the season finale of Crash Nebula! Yay! You guys are the greatest. I wish I had a big drink. I wish I had popcorn. I wish I had ice in my drink. I wish I had a chocolate ice.
One thing I find interesting about the finale of the game there is it's a very similar idea to the end of the first game, but it's done so much better because it's so much more dynamic in the first game, it was a very basic, I wish for cake, and then it's just, there's a cake, and it's just not really a very impressive wish. But because it's like a bunch of small wishes all at once, it's like he's finally like, it feels like he's actually excited to get his powers back. And to be finally like playing with them and stretching them again, he's just kind of excited to have the power back. And that's quite a nice kind of a way to end it, to have him just be all like, I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish, and having all these like things popping up there. It's a really cute way of getting across his excitement. And yeah, there's no music over the credits, but I guess that seems to be a copyright strike. But yeah, it's a pretty decent game compared to the first one especially. It's got a much more interesting story that's much more appropriately told, and it has some actual like foreshadowing to it with the Patsy at the beginning and the escalating wishes and everything like that, with like the escalating TV magic episodes that get more and more close to what the villain's after. Initially just pulling someone into initially just invading someone's dreams with a show which is useless, then pulling someone into a show, limited use, then finally making the world the show is just the wrong show. It's a good sense of progression. But here I am just showing off all the stickers as we finish off the LP. I hope you've enjoyed this look at both of your parents' games. I've certainly enjoyed playing through them. And finally getting to show off the second one, although that boss on that level was the worst. But I just quite like the way they kind of play with the reveal of the Chamberlain's shadow as the villain, that kind of thing. There's a lot of cute aspects to it. But here we are with the rest of the stickers. So I'll see you next time for whatever my next project will be. I hope you've enjoyed this thread, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.